Hello and welcome to my review of Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 5, World War III. Now I know I haven't posted any reviews in a while, but I have a good reason for that. You see, I was hanging out in the TARDIS with the Doctor, like I do every weekend, when suddenly we were attacked by a bunch of Daleks, and we had to stop them from destroying the universe. So, in order to do that, we needed help from Harry Potter, so I had to go to Hogwarts, and once I was there I ended up with this Elder Wand, which I used to turn all of the Daleks into Legos. But, when I was doing that, I also accidentally shrunk the TARDIS with magic. And I've been trying to turn it back to its original size, and I still can't figure out how to do that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna make this review. The Doctor is being electrocuted along with a room full of alien experts. While the shock is deadly to humans, the Doctor, being a Time Lord, survives. He takes the electric current and attacks the Slitheen with it. This causes all the Slitheen to convulse. Rose and Harriet use this to escape. The Slitheen blame the Doctor for the death of all the alien experts, and the security chase him through the building. He eventually evades them.
Protocols, I authorize you to execute this man!
Oh, well, now, yes, you see, the thing is, if I was you, if I was going to execute someone by backing him against the wall, between you and me, little word of advice.
Rose and Harriet run into a room to hide, but the Slitheen find them. The Doctor runs in with a fire extinguisher and creates a distraction, allowing them to escape. The chase goes on for a bit longer until the Doctor, Rose, and Harriet seal themselves into a fortified room with 3 feet of solid steel lining the walls. Meanwhile, Mickey saves Jackie from a Slitheen attack by breaking a chair over its head. Then he takes a picture of the Slitheen and sends it to Rose. Rose and the Doctor call Mickey to tell him how to hack into the Royal Navy. But before he can do this, a Slitheen breaks into Mickey's flat. He arms himself and gets ready. The Doctor quickly uses all the information he has about the Slitheen to find their weakness. Jackie is able to use vinegar to kill them. Joseph Green tells everyone that there's an alien mothership above the United Kingdom ready to destroy the Earth, which is a lie. He requests that the United States give him nuclear codes so he can destroy the ship, when actually he wants the nuclear codes to destroy the planet. Once the nukes detonate, all that will be left of the Earth is radioactive chunks, which he will sell to other alien life for a profit. The Doctor has Mickey hack into the Royal Navy and shoot a missile at 10 Downing Street, and the Slitheen are killed. Rose, Harriet, and the Doctor survive, and the world has been saved. Harriet Jones runs for Prime Minister, and Rose says goodbye to Jackie and Mickey, and the Doctor and Rose set sail to see the universe. You know what I hate? A Doctor Who episode that has a really great cliffhanger, but then solves that cliffhanger before the opening credits have even rolled. God, that was annoying! I love that the Slitheen were trying to take over the Earth for financial gain. It seemed like a pretty original motive, and beyond that, it gave the aliens a sense of realism. I watched Mr. TARDIS's review of this episode, and he said the Slitheen being killed by vinegar was useless information. But I don't see where he's coming from. I mean, how else were Mickey and Jackie supposed to take down this 8-foot giant clawed monster? I mean, it's not as if they were going to bludgeon it to death. Also, this shot is hilarious.
Damn you!
Oh, and the episode had a really great ending, filled with emotion. It really hit my feels. My feels! Oh, and one more thing.
He's got a northern accent.
Lots of planets have a north.
New best line in Doctor Who so far. Somehow, it feels like the Slitheen look even worse this episode. I think it's because last episode we only saw them from the torso up, but this time we see full body shots of the Slitheen, and it becomes clear that the legs and torso are two separate entities. Also, Slitheen butt. Slitheen butt. I know people say that practical effects are the way to go, and they don't have anything on digital effects, but personally, I'm gonna say that the digital Slitheen looked way more threatening than the practical Slitheen, and I wouldn't have minded if they just did all of the Slitheen computer generated. In my opinion, the predecessor to this episode, Aliens in London, was much better than its second part. Some of the things that made Aliens in London a good episode are just kind of lacking here. For example, the more emotional tone is to some degree missing. The worldwide panic aspect is kinda to some degree missing. And in the end, you're just left with a bunch of Slitheen. While it did have a lot of redeeming qualities, like the character growth of Jackie and Mickey, I'm gonna give this episode a 5 out of 10. Join me next time for my review of Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 6, Dalek.